Ellie's secret night at the zoo.
In the vibrant landscapes of Africa, a wise elephant named Ellie sets out on a thrilling nighttime adventure. This story navigates the secret life of zoo animals after dark, illuminating the themes of friendship and empathy. As Ellie bravely encounters challenges and forges strong social bonds, the narrative provides an opportunity for English learners to improve their skills. With a focus on rich vocabulary and clear pronunciation, this story is designed to enhance fluency while offering a relaxing bedtime experience. Follow Ellie as she discovers the value of understanding diverse perspectives, shaping connections that resonate beyond her nightly escapade.
In the vast savannah, Ellie, the wise African elephant, roamed freely. Known for her gentle nature, Ellie formed strong bonds with the animals around her. The sun-warmed lands brimmed with life, and Ellie's heart thrived in the natural harmony of her home, where each sunrise promised a new adventure. Ellie's wisdom was unmatched. She led the elephants to water and helped younger animals find food. Her stories of the past, passed down from her elders, were listened to with awe. All creatures of the forest and savannah respected her insight and kindness, making her presence a comforting one. Ellie's compassion shone brightly. She looked after young and injured animals, ensuring everyone felt safe and included. Her generosity knew no bounds, and she was a figure of admiration and gratitude. The baboons often played in the shade of her large ears, and the birds sang above her head, enjoying her comforting aura. One night, Ellie heard tales from a migrating bird about the world beyond, a place called the zoo, filled with vivid sights and sounds. Though warned of its dangers, her curiosity blossomed. What mysteries lay beneath the night sky in that distant world? The allure of the unknown kindled a thrill of adventure within her gentle heart. The thought of the zoo danced in Ellie's mind. Night after night, visions of colourful creatures and mysterious sights filled her dreams. She imagined the rustle of leaves in distant jungles and the scent of fresh rain in unknown lands. This unseen world promised excitement, igniting Ellie's desire to embark on a journey of discovery. Driven by the spark of adventure, Ellie shared her dreams with a close friend, the wise old tortoise. The tortoise nodded knowingly, understanding Ellie's longing for exploration. He shared advice for her journey. Embrace the unknown, but remain cautious. Encouraged, Ellie felt the pull of destiny guiding her toward the mysteries that awaited. As dawn broke, Ellie set off on her journey. With each step, she felt the excitement and anticipation of what lay ahead. She carried warmth and wisdom from her home, feeling ready to explore the mysteries of the world beyond. The golden sun rose higher, guiding Ellie on her path towards new discoveries and friendships in lands unseen. Ellie's journey had just begun, but the sense of adventure in her heart was strong. She knew the road ahead would be filled with both challenges and wonders. With her friends in her thoughts and the world wide open before her, Ellie embraced the unknown with courage, ready to learn and grow with each passing moment in her exciting adventure. Ellie, the African elephant, had always been curious. She'd heard whispers about the magical nightlife of the zoo. Each night, while others slept, Ellie's imagination danced with dreams of owls singing and stars guiding secret paths. Tonight, She felt the call to explore these mysteries. It was time for her adventure to begin, discovering what truly happened under the moonlit sky. Encouraged by her curiosity, Ellie stepped out into the deepening dusk. The zoo was different at night, with long shadows stretching across her path. Some animals were already awake, whispering among themselves. Ellie felt the soft ground under her feet, the cool breeze carrying scents of nocturnal flowers. She moved quietly, her heart pounding with the thrill of the unknown. As Ellie ventured further, she met a chatty owl named Oliver perched on a branch. "Welcome, Ellie," he hooted. "This is when the real zoo comes alive." They strolled together, Oliver sharing stories of nights past. Ellie listened in awe. She felt more comfortable, knowing her social skills would indeed help her weave through the night, exchanging greetings with other curious creatures. Oliver and Ellie discovered a hidden garden, a secret treasure within the zoo's walls. Blossoms glowed ethereally in the moonlight, and fireflies blinked about in a gentle dance. Ellie was captivated. She marveled at the beauty she had never before beheld. Sounding like a poem, Oliver described the garden's origins, and Ellie felt part of a powerful, enchanting tale she longed to share. Moving from the garden, Ellie's ears caught the whispers from the bamboo grove. The pandas, May and Ling, were jesting quietly, hidden amid the stalks. They welcomed her into their bamboo sanctuary, sharing tales of their playful escapades. Ellie giggled, delighted by the pandas' humor and charm. Their laughter echoed softly in the grove, bonding the three in a shared moment of joy. Ellie found herself near a tranquil stream, its surface mirroring the twinkling stars. She paused to reflect on her adventure, letting the gentle trickle of water refresh her weary feet. Nearby, a kind hippo harriet lounged. They conversed about the wonders of the night. Ellie marveled at the connection she felt, with each creature adding to her night of discoveries and friendships. Feeling light with new experiences, Ellie decided it was time to head back. She followed the path through the zoo, replaying the night's encounters in her mind. Each friend she made and story she heard had enriched her heart. As the horizon hinted the day's return, Ellie felt fulfilled. She whispered her goodbyes to the night, promising to carry its secrets back to her friends. Ellie returned to her home, quietly so not to wake the still slumbering zoo. She settled into her familiar space, certain that her new stories would captivate her friends. With the dawn stretching its golden fingers across the sky, Ellie's eyelids grew heavy. She drifted into a contented sleep, dreaming of sharing her magical night, confident she'd embark on more adventures to come. As the sun dipped below the horizon, Ellie the African elephant embraced her sense of adventure. With stars twinkling above, she stepped cautiously through the secret opening into the zoo. Although her heart raced with excitement, she also felt a hint of hesitation, knowing this night would be unlike any other. Ellie moved cautiously along the unfamiliar paths of the zoo, where the night cast enchanting yet eerie shadows. Trees rustled with nocturnal life, guiding her with subtle whispers. Her trunk curiously sensed the air, detecting new scents and promising untold stories hidden deep in the night. Ahead, Ellie encountered an imposing gate, casting a long dark shadow across her path, challenging her resolve. It was a towering barrier between her present reality and the adventure beyond. Determination flared within her, urging her not to turn back, but to find a way around the obstruction. Undeterred by the gate, Ellie found a narrow, shadowy path weaving through the trees. It beckoned her with an air of mystery and promise. As she ventured into it, the path seemed to whisper secrets of the night's tales, allowing only the bold to tread its course. As Ellie continued her journey, she met other nocturnal allies, little critters that shared her night. They greeted her with curious eyes and gentle chattering. Their presence was a reminder that the night was not so lonely, and that together they were all adventurers of the dark. The whispering wind and distant calls of the wild beckoned Ellie further. Each sound was an invitation to wander deeper into the night's embrace. Her heart was stirred by dreams of what lay beyond, the thrill of discovery, the joy of adventure calling her onward. As Ellie ventured deeper, she encountered new challenges, twisting trails and strange, unfamiliar scents. Yet each obstacle was merely a fleeting moment. Her resolve grew stronger, fueled by the notion that beyond these hurdles were experiences she had yet to encounter. By the journey's close, Ellie felt triumphant. The zoo's nightscape had taught her of resilience and the warmth of companionship. With dawn nearing, she savoured every moment, knowing that each step taken in the night's embrace brought her closer to understanding her own strength. The moon rose as Ellie, the African elephant, embarked on her nighttime journey. The forest glistened under the starlight, casting shadows that danced along her path. Nighttime was a new world to Ellie, full of wonder and unknown rules. Her large ears twitched with each sound, while her trunk swayed gently, sensing the mysteries waiting ahead. Suddenly, Ellie heard splashing nearby. A playful otter jumped in and out of a sparkling stream, showing off its acrobatics. Ellie watched in awe, amused by its energy. She admired how the otter embraced the water with no fear. Despite their differences, Ellie waved her trunk in greeting, and the otter responded with a playful flip, an unexpected bond forming. As Ellie continued, the sound of soft hoots drew her gaze upwards. Perched high was a wise owl, observing her calmly. The owl's eyes glinted in the moonlight, like twin beacons of serenity. With thoughtful gestures, Ellie communicated her friendly intentions. The owl nodded sagely, acknowledging her presence, a mutual understanding shared under the silent stars. Ellie realized that communication transcended spoken words. Beneath the leafy canopy, she practiced gestures and signals, listening to the whispers of the forest. The rustle of leaves, the chirp of crickets, all had their messages. Ellie's ears, large and attentive, absorbed these lessons from nature, each sound a new chapter in this unfolding nocturnal world. Suddenly, Ellie spotted a timid deer grazing in a moonlit clearing. The deer, delicate and graceful, hesitated, its eyes meeting Ellie's. Understanding the deer's apprehension, Ellie remained still, exuding calm. Gradually, the deer approached, finding solace in Ellie's gentle presence. In silence, they shared the peace of the night, a quiet companionship forming. A gentle breeze swept through, rustling the leaves. Ellie paused to listen, feeling the cool air on her skin. It was as if the wind was singing a quiet lullaby, urging every creature to rest. Ellie closed her eyes, letting the melody wrap around her. Tonight, the world seemed vast yet intimately linked, each element a note in the earth's enduring song. As the night deepened, Ellie found a quiet pond reflecting the glittering sky. She paused, entranced by the mirrored expanse of stars. Gazing at her reflection, Ellie pondered her night's encounters. The playful otter, wise owl, timid deer, each a teacher in its own right. Her journey was not just across land, but into understanding the silent wisdom of the world. With dawn approaching, Ellie realized her nighttime journey would soon end. She felt a gratitude swelling in her heart for the friendships and silent teachings she'd encountered. As the first light kissed the horizon, Ellie knew that though this night was ending, the connections she forged would linger, weaving into the fabric of her life, enriching her spirit endlessly. Under the gentle light of the moon, Ellie, the African elephant, wandered through the zoo. She admired the serene beauty of the night, appreciating the calmness that enveloped the world around her. Each step echoed a sense of peace, and she felt incredibly grateful for this tranquil moment. As Ellie continued her stroll, she noticed a group of animals gathered by a small pond. There was Leo the lion, Gina the giraffe, and Mona the monkey. They greeted her warmly, inviting her to join their nightly gathering. Ellie felt a sense of belonging, realizing she was surrounded by friends who care. Ellie listened to stories shared by her friends. Leo told of his adventures, while Gina admired the stars. Mona cracked jokes, making everyone laugh. Through these exchanges, Ellie learned more about the power of understanding and sharing with friends, realizing these were the building blocks of strong friendships. Suddenly, a gentle wind knocked a fruit from a nearby tree. It rolled into a ditch, too deep for anyone to reach alone. Together, the animals devised a plan. Mona climbed to retrieve the fruit, while Gina provided support with her long neck. Ellie and Leo stabilized the operation, showcasing impeccable teamwork. After securing the fruit, the friends shared it, relishing the reward of their teamwork. Ellie felt deep trust in her companions, appreciating their efforts and loyalty. Trust, she realized, was an essential part of strong friendships, built through shared experiences and mutual support in challenging moments. As the night wore on, Ellie noticed that Leo seemed quieter. With gentle curiosity, she asked him if something was wrong. Leo expressed his concerns about a coming storm. Ellie listened with empathy, offering her reassurance. Her compassion eased his worries, reinforcing how empathy strengthens friendships. With the storm clouds distant on the horizon, the friends gathered closer. They created a perch of collective warmth, ready to face the impending weather together. Ellie felt a profound sense of security. Even in uncertainty, their friendship was a sanctuary that provided shelter and strength through every adversity. As the night gradually shifted into dawn, Ellie cherished the memory of this magical night. She had discovered the true essence of friendship, defined by empathy, trust, and cooperation. Surrounded by dear friends, she resolved to nurture these bonds daily, knowing they made life fuller, richer, and infinitely more joyous. Ellie, the African elephant, arrived at the zoo, wide-eyed and curious. Her new home buzzed with vibrant noises. Different animal friends welcomed her. From the playful otters to the majestic lions, Every encounter was a new discovery for Ellie, each one enhancing her understanding of the world beyond the savannahs she knew so well. Ellie was captivated by the otters, who invited her to watch them play. Their swift, graceful movements in water fascinated Ellie, showing the beauty in aquatic life. Though she didn't swim, she found joy in their laughter and energy. The otter's carefree nature added a lively spirit to her day and broadened her view on the playful side of life. Ellie watched the lions basking in the sun, exuding strength and grace. She approached them respectfully, curious about their life. The lions, with their kind eyes, shared tales of courage and leadership. Ellie admired their regal presence and learned that true strength includes treating others with kindness and understanding, a lesson she cherished deeply. In the lush aviary, Ellie met a colourful parrot whose feathers glistened like rainbows. The parrot spoke of distant lands and diverse cultures. Ellie's ears twitched with interest, absorbing stories that painted vibrant pictures of the world. These stories taught her that beauty and wisdom lie in every corner of the earth, changing her view forever. Ellie encountered the ancient tortoise, slow yet wise. He shared the lesson of patience, explaining how every step counts in life's journey. He urged Ellie to savor each moment, appreciating the smaller things. This new understanding taught her the strength in moving slowly and the importance of thoughtful action, enriching her journey with a thoughtful perspective. High in the trees, the agile monkeys swung with carefree exuberance. They invited Ellie to watch their antics, filling the air with laughter. Their ability to live in the moment taught Ellie about flexibility and the joy in spontaneity. She learned the value of adaptability, realizing it could transform any challenging situation into an opportunity for growth. Ellie encountered the gentle giraffes who stood tall and serene. From their height, they shared their serene view of the world. Ellie appreciated their calm demeanor, teaching her that sometimes just standing tall quietly is a way to understand one's surroundings. Through their graceful presence, Ellie learned the importance of mindfulness and observation. As the days passed, Ellie found herself enriched by her diverse new friends. Each friendship highlighted the value of different perspectives, showing her the beauty in diversity. Her heart swelled with appreciation for her zoo family, and she realized that everyone, no matter how different, contributed uniquely to the world's tapestry, expanding her heart with joy. Ellie the elephant felt a tingling excitement as she stepped into the zoo. Her large ears flapped gently as she gazed at the lively surroundings. Brightly colored birds sang joyful tunes, and playful monkeys swung from tree to tree. It was a vibrant world, full of life, more than she had ever imagined. Ellie strolled through the zoo, guided by curiosity. Her eyes caught the playful antics of meerkats scurrying on rocks. Nearby, zebras with striking stripes munched on grass. Their friendly nature intrigued Ellie. She knew this was the start of meaningful connections, a vibrant community that would enrich her journey through this lively world. As night fell, Ellie saw parrots settling down on tree branches. Their vibrant colors faded under the starlit sky. One parrot sang a soft song, a lullaby, calming the energetic day. Ellie listened, feeling a sense of belonging and peace. She realized these creatures shared their stories under the night's gentle embrace. Ellie found a peaceful corner by a moonlit stream, reflecting on her new friends and experiences. The water mirrored the shimmering stars, calming her thoughts. She felt the bonds she formed throughout the day, realizing they enriched not only the evening, but her spirit. It was clear that this vibrant world made her stronger and richer inside. Ellie decided to visit the wise old tortoise, known for his long life and stories. He shared tales of the past, speaking of distant lands and different times. Ellie was fascinated, understanding that every creature here had a history, a story worth listening to. His words were a soothing melody, teaching her the value of patience and wisdom. As the night deepened, Ellie faced a new challenge. The zoo's paths were darker, presenting unseen obstacles. With each step, she gained confidence, remembering the day's lessons. Her friend's wisdom guided her way through the shadows. She realized that overcoming this would make her journey more fulfilling and her bonds stronger. As dawn approached, Ellie felt a sense of accomplishment. The first rays of light painted the zoo in a warm glow, signaling a new beginning. Every new friend and challenge had shaped her, taught her. The vibrant world was not just a place, but a part of her now. With fresh resolve, she felt ready to start another day full of discoveries. Ellie looked back on her journey through the zoo. It was a tapestry of tales, faces, and memories. Every bond, every challenge made her richer in spirit, stronger in resolve. The vibrant world she discovered was hers forever. With each step, she carried a piece of this world in her heart, ready to explore all the wonders life would offer her next. As the sun began to set over the horizon, Ellie the elephant returned to the familiar savannahs. Her heart was filled with stories from her vibrant nocturnal voyage through the mysterious forest. Her forest friends gathered around, eager to hear about her adventures and discoveries. Ellen was overjoyed to share her tales, knowing they could learn from her experiences. Ellie's forest friends gathered around her, their eyes wide with anticipation. She began her story by describing the mysterious forest, filled with vibrant sights and sounds. Her friends listened intently, learning about the different creatures she met and the unique bonds she formed with them. This gathering was not just about stories, but sharing the lessons she learned. Ellie's stories emphasized the lessons of empathy she learned during her journey. She spoke about understanding others' struggles and being there when they needed help. Her friends nodded in agreement, realizing the importance of these values. Ellie felt proud seeing the impact her stories had, highlighting how empathy could make their forest community stronger and more harmonious. Ellie recounted how friendships blossomed during her journey, highlighting the importance of trust and support among companions. She described how different creatures in the forest helped her, and in return, she supported them. Her forest friends could see how these friendships played a crucial role in her adventures, reinforcing their bonds with one another. Through her stories, Ellie emphasized unity as a source of strength. She recounted how different animals of the forest came together in times of need, creating harmony. Her forest friends felt inspired to foster similar unity in their own lives. Ellie's words had bridged the gap between different species, highlighting how collective effort could overcome any obstacle. Ellie realized her stories had left a lasting mark on her friends. The lessons of empathy, friendship, and unity would guide them in their own lives. She felt enriched by sharing and knowing she had made a difference. The forest community was more unified, with hearts full of gratitude and a clear understanding of living in harmony, inspired by Ellie's enlightening experiences. Ellie embraced her life with a broader perspective, thanks to her journey. The world seemed larger, filled with opportunities and potential connections. Her understanding of empathy, friendship, and unity would guide her adventures. She was ready to face new challenges, fortified by love and support from her companions, and armed with the wisdom earned through her experiences. With newfound strength from her bonded friendships, Ellie faced the future. The lessons she learned would help her and her community flourish. Her stories became a treasured collection for her forest friends, serving as a guide for their own journeys. As the days passed, Ellie knew challenges would arise, but with empathy, friendship, and unity, they could overcome any trials together.